Hello and welcome to a very, very special episode of RamsTalk Podcast. Now, this one's a little bit different to normal ones because this is our Christmas special. Anyone that heard the one last year knows how much of a car crash it was. It was an absolute shambles. And this year, it's going to be better. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. And today, we've got the entire cast of RamsTalk on at the same time, which has never happened before. So first off, JB Page, Christmas man, how are you?
Season greetings. I'm very well. How about yourself?
Yeah, I was good until you did that, mate. But thank you, thank you for the energy. Cal Boocock, how are you, pal?
I'm good. Other than being extremely hot in this hat and Christmas jumper, I'm all right.
Yeah, for anyone listening on audio, I've got a Santa hat on. Callum's got a Santa hat on. We've all got Christmas jumpers on of some sort. So yeah, everyone looks a little bit silly today. We've also got Vic Singh. How are you, Vic?
I'm all good, Jake. How are you, mate?
I'm good. Excited for some Christmas action. We've got a lot on in this episode. We've also got Adam Titley. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. Excited for this. Have to say, excited for it.
Good man. You weren't here for the last one, and yeah, that was fantastic. So this one will be even better. And last but certainly not least, Matthews-Redwood. Christmas Matthews-Redwood. How are you, mate?
I'm on fire. Can't wait to get going.
Chris had a Christmas party last night and he's a little bit hungover, which is why you may see that his energy was slightly lower than normal. But we've got a lot coming up in this episode. We've got a couple of RamsTalk awards, so some funny ones, some good ones, some weird ones. We've got a game of Who Said What going through, I'm assuming, bold claims made by people throughout the year that Jamie's collected to find out who said what. We've also got the return of the much maligned Hurahanaya. It was great sometimes, terrible others. Will it be good today? We'll see. We've also got RamsTalk Secret Santa, so we all ordered something for under a tenner. We've all got it ready in front of us. And yeah, we'll have a big chat about the year because it's been a great year for us. Not the best year for Derby, but yeah, it's been great. So right, let's get right into it. That intro took longer than normal because there's about 100 of us today. But we'll start with the RamsTalk Awards. Now, we'll start off with a serious one. So I asked all the lads to name their best player, their best young player, the best moment, the worst moment, the funniest moment of the year. And then we've also got a special one at the end to do with our community. So first off was best player. So we'll go around the room. Who did everyone say is their best player, Jamie?
I went with Joe Wildsmith. It was very close, but we're looking at the year completely. And I think over the course of the year, he's been fantastic. We've seen goalkeepers come in previously and they've not held down the shirt. And I think he's done that well. So for me, player of the year is our number one.
If we do that for all of them, I think we'll be here for about 10 years. So, Cal, I like your answer, Jamie.
I'm ready. I'm ready for 10 years.
Cal, what about you, pal?
I've gone Curtis Nelson, mainstay at the back, signed. Probably not as a number one with cash-in, but I think has had an absolutely tremendous season.
Very good, Vic.
Yeah, I also went with Curtis Nelson, Mr. Reliable, and surprised quite a few. So yeah, Curtis Nelson's my player of the year.
Good man. Adam?
I went for last season's player, David McGoldrick. Still miss him. Mention him pretty much every pod. So yeah, David McGoldrick for me.
It's a good shout. And Chris?
Joe Wildsmith.
It's another good call. And I tell you what, my choice, right? I'm surprised no one else has said is Erin Cashin. He's been excellent in both seasons. I think him, Wildsmith, and Bird are the only three that across the whole of 2023 have been pretty consistently good. So yeah, we've got some good picks there. The more controversial ones will come. So now we've got young player of the year. So we'll start off with you, Jamie.
Erin Cashin.
To the point. I like it. Cal.
Kane Wilson.
Vic.
Honestly, I think me and Callum have copied each other. I've got Kane Wilson as well.
I did think that. I got all the lads to send me their answers so I could put it in a spreadsheet before recording. And Cal and Vic's were awfully similar, which did raise a couple of questions. Adam, what about you, mate?
Not a Derby County player at the minute, but I said Hayden Roberts for me.
Oh, that's a bold call. Chris?
Jake Rooney.
Jake Rooney, another good call. And I went with Max Bird, who I think people forget that he's young sometimes because he's been in and around the first team for so long. It's like when Tom Ince won Young Player. Do you remember that? When he was on loan? I can't remember who. It might have been Hughes won Player of the Year, and Tom Ince, despite being like 4 years older than him, won Young Player, which is quite funny. Adam, why have you gone for Hayden Roberts? It's an interesting choice with Cashin and Bird there.
I think I just got clouded by the fact, like you said, that Max Bird has been in the first team so long. You forget he's one of the younger players, and probably the same with Aaron Cashin. Felt like he's been a main key player for years now. I know it's only been a couple of years now, but Hayden Roberts for me really impressed me. You know, his first full season in men's football. I know he'd had a couple of games on loan elsewhere, but his first full season, I thought he was superb. And that goal where he struck it on his left foot straight into the top corner, that lives long in the memory for me. So Hayden Roberts for me. I was gutted we didn't manage to get him on a free at the end, but yeah, I thought he was really good for us last year.
He certainly was. And now we move on to best moment. Now, over best and worst moment, there's a lot of similar answers, which has made me laugh quite a lot. Jamie, what's your best moment?
Has to be Peterborough away. Just absolute dreamland. Waggy at the hat-trick. Just an amazing 90 minutes of football that I'd love to be able to relive.
Was it the 5 pints beforehand that made it? Or
that definitely helped. That definitely helped.
It did. It certainly did. Cal?
So I kind of interpreted this as just best moment of my 2023 year. So I've gone with winning the award with the podcast team. Obviously, real reason for that being the community that listened to us. So I will go with that as my best moment.
Ego, I like it, Cal. I like it. If you don't back yourself, no one else will. I'm going to go to Vic. I wonder what your answer is, Vic.
Well, for the third question running, it was also the same bloody thing, wasn't it? But I'll put a little spin on it. So I said Northampton at home as well. That was probably the most complete derby performance we've seen this season, and shows where we can get to when everything clicks. So I went for the 4-0 home win.
Good choice. Adam?
I went for Port Vale away early on in 2023. Night under the lights at Vale Park, and to win the game like that, superb for me. Really.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Port Vale away.
Yeah, what a day. And Chris?
Also Port Vale away, but times 2. I think both Port Vale away games have been really, really good. And yeah, late. I know the winner this season wasn't quite as late, but it was 2 fantastic games.
Yeah, it certainly was. Although I don't think me and Vic were saying that after about 60 minutes this year's. But yeah, the ending was certainly great in both of them. And my one, I've gone the same as Jamie. I think Peterborough away. I think just as a day, it was just superb. Like, it was so much fun. Meeting up all the guys, loads of people that have been involved on the pod before. And it was just really good fun. Really good fun, and it helped that we were pretty good as well, so that always makes it a better day. And I got to drive with Adam. What a day! What the RamsTalk flag was there and we didn't lose. So, you know, if that curse can be beaten, then
miss those times.
The good old days. And I think I might have gone for Port Vale, but unfortunately I chose not to go, like an idiot, and I really regret it. So right, worst moment. Now, pretty much everyone has said the exact same thing, so I think this will be pretty quick. But Jamie, what's yours?
I'll be surprised if they said the same one as me.
It's pretty much the same.
Really? Okay.
Same game.
Same game. Curtis Davis getting sent off in his last game for Derby, that just hurt. So it wasn't the farewell we wanted or that he deserved for his service over the years and his loyalty. Still miss you, Kurt.
Well, exactly. Cal?
I sent in 2, so I'm going to go with the other one to make sure we're not all repeating ourselves. I'm going to go with the notification on my phone that came and said that McGoldrick was leaving for Notts County.
Yeah, that was pretty depressing. And you've cheated there. You're not supposed to change your answers, Cal. You sent them to me to lock them in.
There you go.
That's unfair. Vic?
I'm sure I said Shrewsbury away, the 1-0 defeat. Everything about that day was poor. However, I did meet the players in Paul Warren afterwards, and the good run is because of me. I'm just going to put it out there. I had a chat with them, and that was it. We went on a 6-game unbeaten run after that. It was all right.
So you've not just copied Cal's answers, you've also copied his ego as well, which is
Long may
Get your
continue.
far, Vic.
I love it. Adam, what about you, mate?
Losing Sheffield Wednesday final game of the season last year, that was low. That was tough to take, I have to say.
Yeah, it was. Chris?
Same. Sheffield Wednesday away, just depressingly awful.
Yeah, I've also said Sheffield Wednesday away, unsurprisingly. The other one for me was Blackpool at home in the Cup, second game of the season. That 20-minute period where the whole team gave up and just let Blackpool have the ball. We were 1 or 2-0 down, and Blackpool just running rings round us. And it was like we gave up, we sat in, we were like, right, you can have the ball. We're not going to try anymore. We don't want to concede again. That was pretty horrible. But we probably should have done worst moment first, shouldn't we? Because it's lowered the mood a little bit. But now we've got funniest moment. This is where things change a little bit. There's some football stuff, some not football stuff. Jamie, what's yours?
Randomly, I keep watching the video, and I've watched it a few times. When Kane Wilson signed and they flew him out to Spain, it was Paul Warne that came round the corner topless and did his catchphrase, which is "woo." That was brilliant. So yeah, that's probably my funniest moment.
Raises a few questions there, Jamie. Why do you keep watching that over and over again?
Just love Paul Warne, don't I? Look at the hat.
That is true. Cal, what about you?
I've gone for us going through pre-season, thinking we were going to absolutely walk this league in the performances that we were doing, and then going and losing at Wigan at home, and Bradley doing a Bradley thing to start off his derby career. So that was quite entertaining. When I look back on it, it wasn't the moment.
Your funniest moment of the entire year is us being bad.
Yes. Well, I have to, because otherwise I go into a morbid depression, mate. So.
I like it. Vic, what about you, pal?
Let me just give the award to Sonny Bradley. Mine was also a Sonny Bradley moment. It was when he NFL rugby tackled that player at Shrewsbury away when it was our quarter. I was like, it's just a typical Sonny Bradley thing to do, isn't it? So I've gone for that.
Oh, the reaction of Adam in the group chat after that. I've never seen an angrier man. When you put the video in, it's funny, man. It's funny. What about you, Adam?
Derby wise, I've gone the Christmas outing they've just had. I thought that was good fun. Everybody dressed up in the spirit. RamsTalk wise, probably when I recorded that preview by the sounds of it with my toaster, and then it was unusable. So yeah, probably that.
So for anyone fortunate enough to have not listened to that, Adam recorded a preview for Port Vale, really good preview. The guy answered all the questions, went through all the usual stuff. But the problem was Adam didn't actually use his microphone properly. He didn't actually select the right thing, and you could barely hear him. In fact, it was genuinely painful to hear. And it's the first episode we've ever pulled. So you've got that, Adam. You've got that crown now. No one can ever take that away from you. You'll be all right, mate. Next one will be better. Chris, what about you, mate?
Well, the rumour mills on Twitter or X always make me laugh, and it was the Billy Sharp transfer rumour for me that just tipped me over the edge in terms of tears streaming down my face with absolute hilarity. Yeah, Billy Sharp for me.
That was funny. And mine, I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but it was on the FCA's night, and we all ended up going on a night out. We went to a place in Liverpool called Electric Warehouse, and I was with, it was myself and Adam and his girlfriend and this guy called Aaron who supports Hearts. He's this little lad, and Adam and his girlfriend very kindly decided to take him into the metal room at Electric Warehouse, so like rock metal alternative. And I've never seen a man look more out of place in my entire life. And it was incredibly funny at the same time. So that was my funniest moment, because I spent the whole night trying not to laugh about that. It's all I could think about. Have you got any words, Adam? Have you got any excuses for that?
Just unreal, really, isn't it? What dreams are made of.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And we've got one more. And that's like I can't read my own writing. Commenter. What word am I looking for? Contributor. That's the best word. Contributor of the Year award. Now we get loads of people on Twitter, and we get a lot of people on YouTube as well. And they make the show what it is. They make the show what it is with their comments, with their insight. Sometimes they help me out when I can't remember something and I can't look it up because I'm hosting, and do a really good job and make it feel like a proper community. So everyone's gone round and picked someone that they've picked out as being their sort of star community person. And I have to admit, one individual has got a clean sweep pretty much. So we'll go through it. Jamie, who's your contributor of the year?
Well, I get to steal people's thunder then, I guess. There's one name on YouTube chat that comes up time and time again, and it's Super Jimmy Johnson. Always in the chat, always ready when we hit 7 o'clock, or even when we're late. He's still always there waiting. So, I think for me, it's got to be Jim.
Cal.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson for me. I think he's going to be there. I think even when we hit 1K, he's been there from the start, a day one.
Legend. Vic?
Let's make it a hat trick there, Jim Johnston. I had the pleasure of meeting him in the South Stand, actually. He's a really nice guy. Had a really good conversation with him, and he just had endless sort of love for us. So thank you, Jim Johnston.
Absolutely. Adam?
Yeah, same again, Jim Johnson. Build a statue for him. He's there more regularly than some of us, to be fair, on the podcast now. So yeah, Jim Johnson. Yeah.
Chris, I would do it. Could be
clean sweep. Jimmy Johnson, legend.
He is a good guy. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that comments as well, because sometimes when the discussion gets going, it really points the episode in the direction that we weren't expecting it to go in, and that's what makes it what it is. So thank you to everyone. And I've actually got a different answer. As much as I love you, Jim, I'm sorry you can't have all 6 of us, because that just wouldn't be fair. I've got Steve Wright, and Steve's someone that I see in the yard all the time. I don't think he comments. I don't think I've seen him comment, but he's always in the yard, and he always comes up to me, and he always talks about every single episode. He calls you wine drinking Chris, which cracks me up every single time. Chris celebrated that when he fist pumped the air, and he's got his wine in his hand. Of course he does. Of course he does. So yeah, it's great. And this is to anyone who listens, who sees any of us out and about at games, home or away. Just come say hello. We'd love to come and chat about the football with you, talk about the pod, talk about anything. It's a community at the end of the day. So yeah, it'd be lovely to meet more of you, because I've met so many people that come up to us. I mean, we had it, Adam, didn't we? A couple of games, and Vic, where people will come up and go, "Oh, you do the podcast," and it's really lovely to talk to people that listen and get involved. So yeah, if you do want to have a chat, if you do see us, come say hello. It'd be nice to meet you all. Right, that's the end of the awards, which is the end of my hosting duties for a little while. I'm going to pass over to the ever reliable Jamie Page. I've got a little bit of fear about his Wi-Fi, slight fear, but I have belief, Jamie. I have belief in you. What have you got for us?
We'll get ready with the pause button, so at least we can save a bit of time editing. But yeah, I just had a little look back. I think we all do it. We go back to our favourite episodes, and I know, Jake, we've gone back to listen to the first ever Rams Talk previously, but
rubbish.
It's true. But I've got a couple of statements, and what I want to do is read the statement, and we'll go around and we can guess who it is, and we'll keep a record of who wins. So I've got 5 statements. I'll start with this one. I'll come to you first, Jake.
Go on.
So who said this on the 3rd of January about Hourihan? I think he goes unnoticed because the focus is on Bird. It's like he's playing with a rocket up his backside.
Oh God, who could that be? Right, that has got Vic Singh written all over it. That's my answer. I'm gonna say Vic.
Callum?
I'm gonna go Jake, just because he's always a Max Bird lover. So I think it'll be something like that will come out of his mouth.
I like where you've gone with it, Vic.
I was 100% me, because I remember saying it.
Oh, you've given it away. Give it away.
Well, he might be wrong. Adam?
Yeah,
I'll go with Vic then. If Vic said it, I'm going to go the easy way and just say Vic.
And Chris.
I've got a sneaking suspicion it was Vic, you know.
You are right. Hopefully Vic doesn't remember everyone's comments, but yeah, it was indeed Vic.
I'll tell you what, Jamie. I'll tell you what, I reckon from now, if it's you, you've got to try and convince other people that it's not you. I think that's got to be the aim of the game.
Yeah,
Go on.
okay.
On the 12th of March, who said, I want the roof taken off the away end. I want no pints being served. I want the away changing rooms covered in muck. Jake.
Chris.
Callum.
Chris.
Go to Chris so he can defend himself.
Vic, who do
I
you
have
reckon?
no word.
It has to be the legend, Chris.
Adam?
Chris.
Chris, was it you?
No, I don't think it was. No, that's something that definitely wasn't me. I'm more of the goldfish and elephant comments, not a.
Unfortunately, it was you, Chris. So yeah, a point all round. I'll give you.
Didn't I also
one.
say that the stadium announcer that day, he should have been saying, "Let's not extend a warm welcome. Let's go and break their legs." That was.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah,
He remembers. All right, more of a difficult one. Who said on the 19th of March, Barkhuizen has got moments, and I think he will do things on a consistent run in some shape or form. Jake.
I think it's between me and Adam. I do think it's between me and Adam. I'm going to say me. It sounds like something I'd say.
Callum.
I'm going to go Adam, I reckon.
Vic.
I'm going to go with Adam as well. Sounds like an Adam thing to say.
Adam. Was it you?
Can I go myself? But I can't remember.
You can go yourself.
But I do quite like Barkhuizen. And I do remember doing an episode in March, so maybe it was me. So yeah, I'll go myself.
Okay. Chris?
see, I'm remembering that episode, and I don't think Adam was on it. If my memory serves me correctly, so I'm actually going to go Jamie.
Oh, big call.
I can reveal it was Jake who said that. Jake remembers what he says, which is
Who'd have
perfect.
thought I'd say something so insightful?
Okay, more of a recent one now. On the 22nd of October, who said, I'm not going to sit here and say Paul Warne in or Paul Warne out. I'm not sitting on the fence by any means. Jake.
God. I think that might have been Adam. Yeah, go on. I'll go with Adam.
Callum?
I think Adam as well, because I think he tried to stay neutral. Everyone else battened
He
down
did.
the door.
Vic?
I know I said something like that, but I'm going to say Adam as well.
Adam, was it indeed yourself, do you think?
See, it doesn't sound. I definitely was on the fence, but I don't remember saying that. I'm gonna go Vic.
Oh,
Adam? No, Chris? Go.
I do recall that day. Adam and Vic were both on the fence, so I'm torn. So I'm actually thinking that was Adam.
It was indeed Adam. You were very much on the fence.
On the
and I
fence,
remember
boy.
that very well.
fence boy.
Awesome. Well, by my maths, I think Jake got everyone right, which means that he edits them. That shows that he edits all the episodes. either edits or he listens to them all back, which is a positive, I guess. But yeah, well done, Jake. And yeah, some good things have been said over the past year. I think our best episode for me was that Paul Warne in, Paul Warne out episode. And as we keep saying, we were wrong, or were we? Who knows? Right, next up, it is back. Hurahan Aya. There'll be someone out there that likes one of these.
The crowd goes mild.
Definitely mild. So the rules are: I've got a player in mind, and you can only ask me yes or no questions to which I can reply, obviously, yes or no. We'll go from you, Jake, to you, Callum, Vic, Adam, Chris. You can guess at any time. So if you want to guess, Jake, to begin with, that's absolutely fine. So we'll start with you, Jake.
And play along at home. See if you can get it before us as well. Right. So I'm going to say, did they play for us during McLaren's reign?
See, these are the questions that I didn't want because then I don't know.
Between 2013 and 2015.
No.
Okay.
Callum.
Are they a defender?
No.
Do they currently play for us now?
No.
Did they play for us before 2013?
No.
Did they get relegated with us?
No.
Jamie's lack of knowledge. Did they?
Especially when he's written the bloody
Scouring
question.
Wikipedia, that's why.
Are they a midfielder?
Yes.
Oh, God.
It's a winger then. It's a winger then, lads.
Are they from England?
No.
That scared me how long that took you.
Are they from Wales?
No.
Are they from Scotland?
Yes. Callum thinks he knows. He thinks he knows, but he'll have to wait.
He'll have to wait, yeah. Is it Johnny Russell?
No.
Oh,
He did play for us under McLaren.
yeah.
Yeah, but Chris is remembering that I could definitely get questions wrong. So I like where he's going.
That is a good point. That is a great point. Scottish. I mean, are they a winger?
Yes. Callum was thinking Johnny Russell,
Have they?
obviously.
Yeah, I was. Did they score over 10 goals for Derby?
No.
Is it Gary Teal?
No.
Ooh.
Is it Ikechi Anya?
It is Ikechi Anya.
Oh!
Adam is the winner.
Adam,
Congratulations.
Well done.
Thank
That's
you.
a great
Thank you.
guess.
Were there any guesses after that? Chris, did you have that on your mind? Ikechi Anya?
No, I was just about to pick up my phone and Google Derby Scottish winger.
Jamie, I have a slight grievance to raise.
Okay, come on.
Oh,
Ikechi Anya played for us under McLaren Part 2.
Oh, no, you said
Yeah, well,
the years
yeah.
you gave me on
2013, 15.
No comment, mate. No comment.
2016, 2020. That's fine.
Did we
We'll
sign him
say
as a
you
left
come-
back?
Oh,
He
right,
was
here we go.
originally, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
I should have just gone Lewis Dobbin.
Go on. I reckon we have time for one more of those, Jamie.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, I've
go
just
on.
given away who my other one was, so
Oh, right.
that's,
Okay. Perfect.
A
Just think
bit
one
of
on the
a bit of a problem.
Is it Lewis Dobbin?
It is Lewis Dobbin.
Right,
That is
okay.
correct. Wait a minute. Let me just go into my brain and okay.
I
Go on
wouldn't.
Go on then,
Got
Jake.
another one.
Kick it off.
Got another
Let me
one.
Wikipedia him first, and then we'll yeah. No, go on. Go.
Are they a defender?
No.
Ooh. I just heard echo. So, but I will go. Are they from England?
No.
Are they a striker?
No.
Are they a midfielder?
Yes.
Do they currently play for us?
No.
Did they play for us before 2015?
Yes. Started. playing.
Ooh.
Did they come through our academy?
No. Good question though.
Are they Scottish?
No. I don't only pick Scottish players, Vic. Good question though.
Are they a winger?
No.
Are they from the UK? And I include the Republic of Ireland in that.
No.
A midfielder that joined us pre-2015 that isn't English but was still there afterwards. Is it? Oh no, he's Scottish. It's not Bryce. What am I about? Is it Jeff Hendrick?
No.
Because he came through the academy.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's Irish. Oh.
The trifecta. Did he score over? I don't know. Let's go 15 goals for Derby.
No, he didn't.
Is he a Nigel Clough signing?
No, you're talking. What's the years again?
Oh, God.
No, I don't.
Onwards?
No, I don't think he is. No. No.
I'll just go on a random one. Is it Ivan Calero? Calero?
No.
Who scored against Charlton? That's my road guess gone.
No.
Again, I'm going to go random. Is it Simon Dawkins?
No.
Did he play central midfield?
Yes. Ooh. He may know. Jake really wants it.
I do.
Did he get transferred for money?
No. There's
Is it
one
Omar-
question that someone. Or what?
I'm going for a guess. Is it Omar Mascaro?
It is Omar Mascarell.
Oh,
What a guess from Vic
Well
Singh.
That's quality.
Very, very. It was Ivan Calero was on. I was going to go on the right lines, but yeah, very good, Vic. Well, yeah, there's the winners of Hurahan Are You, Vic Singh and Adam Titley. Congratulations, your present is in the post. I will hand you back now to Jake. That's my hosting duties over. So, Jake,
Well done, Jamie.
lead us into the future.
Yeah,
Like
well
Paul
done,
Warne.
mate. Yes, just like Paul Warne. Okay, so that was fun. I enjoyed that. That was much better than last time, which was just chaos. If you did get it at home, if you got it before us, please let us know. Make us feel as silly as possible, which is always perfect. So now, just to kind of finish us off, we've got RamsTalk Secret Santa. So what we did last week, because we love planning things really far in advance. Last week, we all ordered something pretty much on Amazon to everyone's houses. Everything arrived. I was going to hold the thing up, realize it's got my address on it. I'm not going to do that. But everyone put an X at the end of the name, so everyone knows it's the Secret Santa thing that's arrived. And now we're going to go round and try and work out who's got what. We're all going to talk through what we've got, so the audio listeners don't feel left out. Don't you worry, guys. You'll work out exactly what it is, because I'm sure we're so good at it. So we'll go one by one and try and work out who's bought it. So, Jamie, do you want to kick us off? What is his?
I will indeed. I mean,
it's
a medium-sized box, I'd say. Let me. Okay. Lots of packaging.
Facial expressions are probably going to give this away if you're watching on YouTube.
It is
like audio
very,
descriptive
very
service
good
for the
present.
blind.
And this will get used a lot over the coming weeks. It is a Derby County pint glass. So thank you, whoever got me that.
Right, who got him that? We have to wait. Let's all put our guesses in. So I'm going to say I think it's Adam.
Okay. Jamie, who do you think?
I'm going to go Chris.
Okay. I was going to go Chris as well.
Vic?
I'm going to go with Adam.
I'm going to go with Callum.
I just remembered someone's going to be guessing. Someone's like, it's me. No, we'll
guess.
I think it was Vic.
Who was it?
Who was it? Yeah,
was
Vic.
Singh.
Here's Vic.
Vic Singh.
Good man, Vic. Right, Cal, you're up next.
Right. I'm slightly worried about what I'm getting out of this box.
Trust me, so is Jake.
I have a Pope de Francis bobblehead. Look, I'm going to put on my work desk. I'm going to take that to work. So thank you to whoever got me that. It's very fruitful. Yeah.
And that's because you bless everyone, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
Bless Thompson. Bless Bird.
Yeah.
Who do you think it was, Cal?
I'm going to go Jake Barker.
See, I'm going to go Jamie Page.
Ooh.
I'm going to go Jake Barker.
I'm going with Jake on that one.
I'm going with Jamie.
Ooh, deciding vote.
This has got Adam written all over it.
Well, it was me.
Hey!
Merry Christmas, mate. Make the most of that
Thanks,
with all your
pal.
blessing.
I'll bless everyone at work with its nice part of my desk.
Right, Vic. What have you got, Vic?
Right, let me open this. It is a t-shirt. So what does a t-shirt say? Let's go. That's what I'd do. I'd grow a beard and I'd know things.
Show
See
it to
if
the
you can
camera,
see
Vic. So for audio listeners, it's a t-shirt basically referencing Vic's incredible beard, which if you only listen on audio and don't know what any of us look like, it's worth a look because it is really special.
Adam's still trying to get there.
Yeah. It's got the top half sorted. It's got the top above the lips sorted.
And
Right.
for that pure reason, I'm going Adam.
I'll tell you what. Oh, I'm torn because obviously myself and Callum have gone, so it's between Jamie, Adam, and Chris. So I'm going to go Adam as well.
I will go for Adam. Yep.
I'm going to go Chris.
I'm going to go Chris.
I'm going to go Page on this one.
Ooh, who was it?
Ooh.
Hey!
It was me.
Thank you very
one, Cal.
much. Thank you.
Oh, Cal, I thought you'd gone.
Nope. That's why when you said it, I was just like, well, I'm going to get away with this.
I love how this is more confusing than who or Han are you?
It certainly is. Right, Mr. Adam Titley, go on, get your package out.
Can't do that on the pod.
PG.
Can't do that on
early
the
for
pod.
that.
Can't do that on the pod. Oh, I knew it. Or is it? Is it what? Yeah, it's what I predicted it would be. So, for you audio listeners, I've been gifted some shaving foam and a towel. I wonder what that's for.
Super.
Who's got you that, Adam?
I think Chris.
I think Chris as well.
I think
Ooh.
Chris.
I think. Vic, have you said Vic yet? Oh, we haven't.
That was
said
the
Vic.
first
I'll
one.
go Chris then. Go on then.
I'm gonna go Rogue and say the Godfather. No, I'm joking. It's I'm gonna go with Chris as well.
Can I just confirm it wasn't me? It was actually my wife. So
There we go.
What a loophole. I love it.
she saw the podcast a few weeks ago and said that kid needs a shave.
Getting it from all angles.
Go on, Chris. What have you got, mate? What have you got?
So it's a personalised thing. I'm really hoping it's what I think it is. Oh yes. Here we go.
Is it a wine glass? I really hope it's a wine glass.
It is a wine glass.
What's it got on it?
What's it on it?
It says Rams Talk Podcast, the #1 Derby County podcast.
That has got Jamie Page written all over it.
Especially when I confirmed on the group chat earlier that my name was spelt wrong, and he blamed Jake.
So who's left to guess?
It's you and Adam.
You.
Yeah,
I'm going
you and
Adam.
I'm going Adam.
I think it's Adam.
I'm going Page.
I'm going Jamie.
What a surprise.
Oh.
Go on,
Who
who
was
was it? Ooh.
It was me. It was me.
Hey.
Good
Thank you
lad.
very much, Adam.
Good
That will be
present.
in every Rams Talk episode now. Superb.
I love it. I love it. It's a nice glass
Right.
as well. And that leaves me, which means Jamie must have done mine, which fills me with dread as I open this.
Make sure you open
This
both.
was a disaster, wasn't it?
Open both. So you can't really see this. I'm sorry if this sounds horrible through your ears, but there's multiple layers of packaging as Jamie hates the turtles. So he's got me a plaque that says,
Oh.
"Oh, can you see it in the camera? You can't really see it in the camera. It says
Can there?
fixer of everything."
It's very true.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I've only had to edit your preview episodes a handful of times. No, I appreciate it. And I've got a second box which really fills me with fear. It's got lots of things in it, but I'm not sure what those things are. It's a 2022 calendar.
It's not just one though, Jake, is
It's
it?
not just one. It's not just one.
How many
It's
you
another
got?
2022 calendar. And then if you go inside the box again, there's another 2022 calendar. And then if I go inside
Is that on the
box again,
clearance sale, was it?
there's another 2022 calendar. And then if I go inside the box again, for any audio listeners that might be confused, there's another 2022 calendar. How many
You
more
can
are
never
there?
have too many. You can never have too many.
There are another 5 2022 calendars inside this box. I've been
brilliant.
perplexed about what might be in that box all week, and I have to be honest, I didn't think it was this. Nothing could have
brilliant.
prepared me for this. I wish I'd gone first now to try and work out who that was.
They were 10p on the club official website. So I thought I'd get you 10.
10p. Oh my
It's a
God.
memorable
Thanks,
year
mate.
as well. So yeah, just
Oh,
pretend it's 2022.
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with those now. I'm going to be real with you.
So I never
Well,
get
I
one.
reckon if you get them on eBay or like wherever you sell your things, you could probably get more than 10p for them. So
Maybe.
profit on that.
Well, there's some
I think that
lovely
should be
players
the
on board.
prize. I think it should be the prize, one each of them for the Rams Talk award winners.
Let's send all 10 to Jim Johnson.
Jim Johnson.
Yeah.
I've got a gift for you,
Coming
mate.
your way.
It's got Keller Rose front and center, exactly the man that you want on your wall. But yeah, right. Thank you so much to everyone for listening. Yeah, without sounding a little bit cringe, it's been a pretty amazing year for us. Maybe Derby haven't been amazing, but at the same time, we've had loads of fun. We've gone from quite literally nothing. We were getting a couple of hundred at most listening to episodes at the start of the year. And now we have thousands every single episode, which is utterly ridiculous when you think about it. We're just a group of lads that waffle on the internet. Obviously Adam's joined the team as well. We've gone from a team of 5 to a team of 6. We've ended up winning at the FCAs. We're award winning now, which is amazing. And it's just really lovely. It's a really great thing to be a part of, and I'm really grateful to everyone who listens and everyone who comments and gets involved. And even if you don't comment and get involved, we're really grateful to have you here with us. So we hope that you've enjoyed this very silly episode. It's just been a bit of a laugh as a bit of a thank you to you guys for everything you've done this year. So yeah, and I just want to say as well before I forget, people are just doing stuff on screen to try and put me off now, by the way, for any audio listeners, which is why I keep stopping. I just want to say a massive thank you to all the people who've stepped in as well this year. Sometimes there might be 6 of us, but sometimes there's only 2 or 1 that's available. So, the likes of Gabby Laurent, who stepped in a lot recently. We've got Jack Doughty as well, Jacob Hackett. We've had a fair few people come on and do really well and make a massive difference for us. So that always makes things great for us too. So we're really grateful to you guys and grateful to everyone because it's been a really good year. So thank you so much for listening. We hope you've enjoyed this Christmas special. We hope you enjoyed, especially Who Had I, because that's the best thing we do on this podcast once a year. And we hope to see you next year. So goodbye from me.
It's Merry Christmas from me.
Merry Christmas and God bless you. Goodbye from me.
Merry Christmas, take care, God bless, and long may it continue.
Merry Christmas from me. Hopefully, many 2-1s. I'll take that.
Have a wumbling Merry Christmas.
I love it. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year from me. Up the Rams talk, up the Rams.